Greetings, our Hebrew Israelite brothers and sisters. This is the high priest, L.D. Smith, the watchman on the wall. Family, as always, grab that King James, but first and foremost, I want to give a shout out to the whole family, Israel. All family, that been said, we're going to go right into our teaching. We got a fine teaching, and as I always say, I want you guys to think about the reading. Listen to the words that are coming out of your mouth. Ponder it. Think about it. Imagine it. Go to sleep on it. Wake up with it. And I know that the Most High will give you a clear understanding. And that being said, we're going to go forward into our teaching now. I think I named this one here something along the lines that people change, but God doesn't change. And see, family, all you guys know that we live in an ever-changing world. Things all around us is changing. And you have to make the adjustment with this world that we live in. And as I said, we don't use pretty much basic math anymore. It's calculus, trigonometry, stuff like that. But you can see that we are in a very, very technological age right now. We're not in the horse and buggy. You know, it's a few, you know, that's like the Amish. They still in the horse and buggy, but we are in a technological age now where we have flying machines of all things. We got flying cars now. We got I mean, there's everything. I mean, you can take your cell phone and you can look at something that is happening on the other side of the world in real time. See, but one thing is certain, that can change, but God won't. He will never change. And it's because of his unchangeable love that he has for we, his people. His unchangeable loving kindness, his unchangeable compassion that he has for we, his people. I mean, it's beyond our comprehension, as I stated in other videos. It is. But I just want to come today and just show you guys how loving our God is, how compassionate he is, how he just, you know, allow us to live. Because see, see, one doesn't realize that he's a terrible individual. He will destroy you. But see, but he has mercy. He has compassion. All that gets in front of him, boy, and stops him. Because if it didn't, would have been wiped out. But let us look at Malachi 3 here. Let's look at verses 3, chapter 3, verse 6. It says, "For I am the Lord, I change not. Therefore, ye sons of Jacob are not consumed." See that? In other words, let me, and I'm just breaking it down, so I'm not changing the words. But this is what he says. He says that I change not, and the reason that I change not is good for you because you get to live. Because I change not. And see, as I stated earlier, it is because of his love, his compassion, his long suffering, his kindness, loving kindness. All these things, all these characteristics of him keeps us alive. See, because without that, see, if he was the one that changes, would have been cut off. But he says, I change not, because I chose you above all the rest. I chose you for a people. You are my inheritance. See that? So that's why we are here today, because of his love, and because I don't flip-flop. I don't flip-flop, even though your ancestors did wrong. And what they should have got, I didn't give it to them. Because he says, I have not dealt with you according to your sins nor your iniquity. See that? That you should have got, I didn't give it to you. You remember? Do you guys remember when David counted Israel over there? I think it's in First Chronicles, and the angel had them slaughtered. I think about 72,000, and then he had his sword drawn back again, and the Most High stepped in and said, "Stop! That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. I can't see my people being destroyed like that." Told him, "That's enough. Don't do no more." The angel put his sword down. Because God's love for we his people. He said, I just can't just see them just be slaughtered like that. He understands that we are puny. He understands that we're nothing but dust. He understands that we are frail and that we are full of fault. He understands that. So he says, that's enough. That's enough. I see my people just being slaughtered. That's enough. But that's the love that I'm trying to get you guys to see. That it's not like this earthly love here. I mean, the love that he has for us, shit, I'm telling you, it's you can't even measure it. It is immeasurable. You can't measure this love. But look, he says, it is because I change not, you get to live. You will not get to live because he's faithful. You will not get to live because he will not change. You will not get to live because his word is settled in heaven. It's fixed. It'll never change. We get to live with the eternal God. The one that kills and make alive. But Jesus in the New Testament, I think it's over there in Hebrews, say that he came for just that cause, to destroy the one that has the power over death. And anybody knows that have been reading. And if you don't know, I'm here today to inform you that it is the Most High that killeth and make alive. Not no devil. But Jesus told the Christians that he came to kill the one that has the power over death. So we're going to see how that pans out with any of you Christians that come across this page. I want you to go over there and you read that, and then you wait and you wait and I'm going to wait, and we're going to see how that pans out. See, does Jesus kill the one that has the power over death? See whether he told you the truth when he says all power was given to him in heaven and earth, but yet and still when you go over there and you read the Psalms, it says all power belongeth unto God, nobody else. So somebody's lying. I know who it is, but one day, hopefully soon, y'all Christians are gonna find out who it is. But let's keep on going here. Let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 7. Now watch it. We're gonna take our time with it. Now I'm gonna show you something here. Let's read 9 and 10. That's all we need. We don't need much. We don't need much. Let's read. Well, let's do 7 too. Well, let's do 6. I tell you, this is so good. Let's do 6. It says, for thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself. See that? See that? You don't really know how important you are to God. See that? See, because if you were not important to God, maybe he would destroy us just like nothing. But look what he says, above all people that are up on the face of the earth. The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor chose you because you were more in number than any people. For ye were the few of all people. But because the Lord loved you. See that? See that? See, when a person truly loves you, They hate to see you crying. They hate to see you feeling bad. They do. They don't want to hurt you, but sometimes they have to in order for you to see. Now he said, and because he would keep his oath, see that? Which he had sworn unto your fathers, hath the Lord brought you out with a mighty hand and redeemed ye out of the house of bondage from the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt. Once he says something, he has to do it. He can't change. He had told Abraham a long time ago, he said, for a certainty, your seed shall go down into Egypt and be afflicted for 400 years. But I'm going to send them a deliverers. And then he said that I'm going to judge that nation that afflicted them. Didn't he do it? Yes, he did. Now, therefore, that the Lord thy God, he is God. There it is. Whoop, there it is. He will not change. He will not change. He ain't gonna change. He ain't gonna change. You will not get him to change. He is not gonna change. He is not going to change. That's why when people say things that he hadn't said and look for results, they don't get them because he's not going to change. And you know why? Because he said, I never said that. I never said that. I said this. But you added to it. I'm not going to do that. The faithful God, which keepeth covenant and mercy with them that love. Y'all see mercy? Didn't we read here a little while ago that they're renewed? They're renewed every morning. Great is their faithfulness. They're renewed. They're new every morning. And keep it covenant to 1,000 generations. And repay them that hate him to their face. And destroy them. He will not be slack to him that hate him. He will repay him to his face. See that? He says, I'm going to repay you. See, because when you don't do what he says and you love somebody else, then you don't love him. And see, there's a song, I forget who sang that song, but it's a catchy song. I like it. I like the music and the beat to it, the words in it. I'm not, with those words because he's saying that he's trying to love too, and talking about it ain't easy to do. But I'm just using that phrase here to show you guys that when the Christians talk about they love the Most High, I'm talking about the ones that be out on the street talking about they love the Most High, and then talking about the black Jesus and all this. Everything that is written over there in the New Testament about this black Jesus, if that's what they want to call him, come against everything that the Most High says. See, what somebody, next time one of those come up to you, ask them, why did Jesus say that you have heard of them of old, say, thou shalt hate thy enemy. But he said, but I say that you should love your enemy. Y'all see that? Now, there is nowhere in the Old Testament where the Most High told Israel to love their enemy. Nowhere. He told them to go in and kill them all. Kill everything that breathes air through its nostrils. Kill it. Babies, don't be no different. Kill it. Kill everything. Why? Because that's your enemy. You love your enemy. Your enemy, he told them, he said, you love them other nations, which is your enemy, they're going to be a snare unto you. Now you love your enemy if you want to, and see won't your enemy be a snare unto you. You're going to wake up one day and you're going to see that they have double crossed you, and it could cost you your life because you listen to that foolishness about love your enemy. But we're going to break off there, family. We say we give all praise to the Most High living God of Israel. Y'all know on the count of three, how we do it here. We said 1, 2, 3. one word, one God, one people, one love. Levi. Oh, praise God, praise. Now, family, now, as I always say, I want you guys to go back and listen to the video. I hope you were reading out loud, because maybe you will understand it when you hear your voice. Listen to the words that came out of your mouth over and over. And I know that the Most High will give you clear understanding. That being said, we're going to go ahead and close out. We here at the high priest over the whole house of Israel. And remember always, the Most High love you more, okay? He loves you. All right, until next time, say shalom.
It is your love. It is your love. It is your love that loves me. It is your love rescue me. It is your love that carries me. It is your love. You hide me, Father. You hide me under the shadows of your wings. God is your love. It is your love. Yeah, it is your love that keeps me under the shadow. It is under the shadows of your wings. It is your love. It is your love. It is your love. See, you carry me. It is your love. It is your love. Now I see, I know it is your love. It is your love. It is your love. When everybody else was against me, it is your love. It is your love. Oh, Most High, you hide me. You still hide me under the shadows of